Hey, what's up you guys? It is the Space Mama here with another pick a card reading. Today we're going to be asking what the outcome of your connection will be, and we're also going to be clarifying your energy, their energy, and mutual energy. So yeah, I've also pulled out a couple of oracle cards for the piles. Before I'd like to show you the piles, I wanted to announce that I'm doing $15 very in-depth readings. They're like a 9-card spread, and you can ask unlimited questions. So yeah, it's like this holiday thing I'm doing, but I'm probably just gonna leave it as that, honestly. So yeah, my readings are my personal readings are like $15, and you can ask unlimited questions until Spirit says not to answer more. So yeah, because sometimes Spirit doesn't want you to know things. But yeah, I'll basically answer as many questions as I can about your situation. So yeah, if you're interested in getting a personal reading from me, please go ahead and check my description box. My email is there. You can go ahead and email me. We could talk about what I need in order for you to get your personal reading. So yeah, I'm going to number off the cards now. All right, so the numbers are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you need a little bit more time, you can pause the video now, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. So if you chose pile number 1, let's see how you guys are feeling about each other and the outcome of your connection. Okay, so you or the other person is the 8 of Swords energy in reversed. And the other you or the other person is the 6 of Pentacles in reversed, and your mutual energy is the Death card. So, with the 8 of Swords in reversed here, there's definitely some stagnant energy. Someone is overthinking to the point that they think that they can't get out of their stressful situation. Yeah, someone's just overthinking about something. I'm not entirely sure what. Maybe about this connection, or maybe because you guys are both going through a transformation, because this is falling in your mutual energy. So I'm feeling that you or the other person is stressed out because of transformation. A lot of things are changing. Maybe it's just stressed about life. And the second person here, for the 6 of Pentacles in reversed, there's an imbalance in wanting to share their coins. They're kind of greedy, and they're unstable within their financial situation. Yeah. So it's probably because there's a lot of things changing with both of you. And it's a very stressful time because there's a lot of things that are, ending for you guys. A lot of new cycles are about to start. So yeah, let's see what the outcome of this relationship will be. The Chariot, you got the King of Wands in reversed, and you got the 4 of Pentacles in reversed. So, the outcome has usually, it depends on the meaning. It could be individual columns per person, or it could be a whole energy. So I will read them as both. So the Chariot is a card of balance and courage and trying to go after something. And the King of Wands in reverse, definitely there's something that somebody wants something. And at the moment, though, there's some sort of arrogance. There's some sort of not wanting to really go after or offer a certain situation or person, or I don't know, like, yeah, it's just like they have this drive to go after things, but there's still something that's holding them back from moving forward. Because this king moves forward as well. So to me, it's like half going for it and half like not doing anything about it. The last card you got here is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this signifies a card of greediness, like I was saying with the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, individually, the Chariot could be falling in person number 1 with this Eight of Swords in reversed. So maybe this person is trying to find courage to get out of it, or maybe they're going for a new venture and they're going after whatever they want and it's kind of stressing them out. Person number 2, dealing with a lot of financial instability. So it's natural that they probably feel like the King of Wands, because in reversed it means someone who isn't confident and who isn't as driven anymore. It's also a sense of arrogance and not really going, like I said earlier, not really going for after what you want, your dreams or your plans. And with the Four of Pentacles falling right under the Death card, I feel like you both are, if this is your mutual energy, then I feel that both of you are in a greedy place right now. You guys are both going for things that you guys want. And you guys are, I feel like you guys are in your masculine power right now. It doesn't really matter if you, about gender, but I'm talking about energies here. So masculine energy is very driven. It's very go-getter energy. So I feel like maybe you guys are just both too busy to be offering anything. So let's see what the other cards say here. Okay, so for the romance angels, you got true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So, okay, let me finish reading these. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So that's cute. And be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis of your personal power. And it says, in the near future. So I'm going to start off with this angel oracle. I feel like maybe you guys are separated. You guys are doing your own thing, you know? You guys are going off your new adventures, and maybe in the near future you guys will... Sorry, there's something in my eye. In the near future you guys will finally get together. So yeah, this be yourself really calls out to me because of this death card here. This death card is about like shedding. Look, there's even a skeleton. It's like shedding and being bare and being authentic. It's shedding what doesn't serve you anymore. So I feel like this is what you both are dealing with. Being yourself, trying to find your authentic self and trying to be in your guys' power. You're trying to let go of all these fears with this death card and trying to let go of this like maybe greediness, and you guys are still trying to like evolve and learn and trying to find who you guys really are in order to be together, because you guys have true love here and you guys are soulmates. That's why you guys are kind of having this transformative period in your guys' life. It's because you guys are preparing for each other, I feel. You guys are going after what you guys want, so when the time comes, it's like, this is really specific, but I'm like rambling here, so I feel like this is like an important message. I don't know if it resonates with all of you, but definitely it's a strong feeling that I'm getting. It's like you guys are preparing your guys' stability by yourselves, so when the time comes, you guys can be together and you guys won't have to have any codependency, is what I'm getting. You guys will both be kings in a way, okay? So yeah. Okay, I think that's all I'm getting for pile number 1. Thank you so much. Please like, dislike, subscribe, don't subscribe. Doesn't really matter. Or comment down below. I love to talk, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching, but I'll be moving on to pile number 2. Alright, so if you chose pile number 2, let's see how you guys feel for each other and the outcome of your situation. Okay, so for person number 1, and I say person number 1 because these energies could be like the viewer who's watching or the person that you're watching for. So I'm not entirely sure. I could be picking up on both energies here. So I'm just going to say person number 1, person number 2. Take what resonates. 6 of Swords in reverse. So someone in this relationship or connection is feeling like I think this is a card of not really isolating yourself to find balance, because right side up, it's actually a card of trying to find calmness in like your mind and within your emotions. So let's see what the card says here. It says, an idea that is too challenging to be accepted, frustration or blockages, delays to a journey. So there's definitely somebody that's trying to go after something. Definitely a goal that's trying to be achieved, I feel, but maybe there's a little bit of, there's like obstacles in person's number 1's life right now, to the point that they can't really move forward, maybe towards you. So here you have the moon for person number 2 in reverse. So the moon in reverse, it has to do with secrets, and it could also mean like deep sadness. It could also mean really, really deep thinking. It's kind of a gloomy card because you could see that this moon's crying. Quite possibly you've cried about this person. This is a very emotional pile number 2 because it's like there's water and the moon has to do with like feminine energy and they're supposed to be emotional, and you got the mutual energy here is the 5 of Hearts. And the 5 of Hearts signifies being heartbroken, looking back in the past, thinking of what could have been, not really realizing that, you know, there's a positive outcome from it, because yes, there's all this heartbreak and losses, but there's 3 broken hearts, but there's still 2 that are mended. And it's like this guy and this girl, it's like his heart and then her heart. It's kind of telling me like, why are you so sad about everything that's happening around you when you guys have each other? That's what I'm getting. So let's see what the outcome is. Alright. Okay, so the 8 of Wands in reversed, the Strength card, and the King of Pentacles. So, with the 6 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Wands, for person number 1, I feel like there is definitely some sort of attraction, yes, because this is still wand energy, but there's a blockage in wanting to communicate and moving forward and traveling, like I was saying here with the 6 of Swords, okay? Blockage and delay, and definitely. So with the moon here in reversed, the Strength card for person number 2, maybe this person is trying to find strength because it has been a very gloomy time for them. They are, person number 2 is getting a lot of, I'm also getting wisdom because of this like infinity symbol right above her head. So it's like this person's gaining wisdom, and they're gaining courage to be independent and stand on their own. So I feel like what you guys are dealing with is financial, because this is falling right under the Five of Hearts. So maybe you guys were kind of struggling, and this was what the blockage was, the trying to both be abundant within yourselves. You guys are both trying to be the King of Pentacles energy. Um, yeah. So, I'm going to say both meanings because I said them individually per person. So, altogether, this row says to me that there's no action because strength is trying to be found, because they are trying to be strong on their own financially. So both of you, the person you're watching for or the person that's watching, yeah, there's definitely just a needing of trying to gain some sort of independence. So let's see what the oracles say. Okay, so for the angels, you got angel oracles, you got the ask for help from others. And then for the fairy oracle, you got the fairies join you and is celebrating wedded bliss. Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, this healing family issues would kind of make sense that if this is applying to both of you, or just you or the person you're watching for, this King of Pentacles is kind of like a family man. He's the king of earth. He's very humble and down to earth and very abundant. He's built a kingdom, and so since Pentacles usually have to deal with family as well, anything in the 3D, it would make sense that maybe both of you guys are dealing with some sort of family issue, or if not, the other person is. Maybe that's what one of their blockages is. The red flags. So what I'm getting from this is like, maybe you need to pay attention to the signs, because I feel like maybe you were guided by angels. If not, this is what your person's going through then. Maybe they're trying to find signs and they're trying to find help from other people to see if they can move towards you, maybe because they want to marry you. You do have like 2 major arcanas here, so this is divinely guided. I'm going to pull out one more romance for this to clarify. Okay, so the card you got is worth waiting for. So that would make sense. Yeah, because maybe you guys have always had each other. Maybe you guys would always end up together. That's why they're worth waiting for. That would make sense why this marriage card came out. Because it didn't really, it doesn't say much about emotions except that people are heartbroken. But, yeah, you guys will probably get married eventually. If not, maybe you guys will just take your relationship to the next level. So if you're waiting for this person, they're definitely probably coming back, because the 6 of Swords, even though it's in reversed, and this 8 of Wands, even though it's reversed, I feel like this is what they want to do. They want to be right side up, but things are kind of like getting in the way to move towards you. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's all I'm getting for pile number 2. Please like, dislike, subscribe, or don't subscribe. Comment if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching, but I'll be moving on to pile number 3 now. Alright, pile number 3. So let's see how you guys feel for each other and the outcome of your situation. Okay, so for person number 1, you got the Prince of Swords. For person number 2, you got the Six of Hearts in reversed. And for the mutual energy, you got the Chariot in reversed. So for person number 1, take what resonates, because sometimes it could be the person you're watching for, or it could apply to you. So the Prince of Swords is about, it's kind of argumentative and aggressive with words. It's very witty and fast and quick. You want to communicate something, just kind of like rushed in, like just be very blunt. Someone wants to tell you something, or you want to tell your person something. Person number 2, for the Six of Hearts in reverse, someone's definitely kind of overthinking a little bit about the past. They're kind of, let's see, it's kind of nostalgic and innocent and childlike energy. So I'm going to read the actual definition for this. Okay, so it says, beware of hankering after the past or of dissipating energy on pursuits and people who no longer serve your needs. Interesting. Okay. So someone is feeling, like overthinking about their past, or kind of like reminiscing too much on something that no longer serves them, or somebody that no longer serves them. Quite possibly this is you or the other person needing to step away from the other person here. So for the mutual energy, Chariot in reversed is having like a difficult time trying to achieve your goals. It's also a lack of courage and somewhat passion. There's also an imbalance. It's not really motivated at all. Not going after whatever you want. So it seems that both of you, the mutual energy is, both of you are kind of in a stagnant energy. So let's see what the outcome says. Okay, so you got the Nine of Cups in reversed, you got the Queen of Pentacles in reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles in reversed. So I'm going to read this as like one whole meaning with the second row, and I'm also going to read it individually because it could also apply per person. So the Nine of Cups in reversed is being emotionally unsatisfied. You're not really, possibly codependent emotionally, because this Nine of Cups is actually, this man is single and he's happy. He has all his cups, it's all filled. He's like, yep, I don't need anybody. I'm happy on my own. And in reversed, I feel like that energy is blocked. There's some sort of, like codependency. This also, I think in the book, it says something about not being emotionally stable because of being overly focused on pentacles. So I'm going to read that really quick to make sure. Contentment and abundance can spill over into indulgence and greed. Have a sense of restraint. Avoid appearing to boast of good fortune. So yeah, it's being kind of boastful about your material wealth. Here with the Queen of Pentacles in reversed, it's someone who's being lazy and not being as motivated to go after a job. Interesting that the Chariot here is a very unmotivated card. And the Ten of Pentacles is an instability within family, your coins, your job, your school, it's whatever in the material, it's an imbalance within that. So this is telling me that there's like unhappiness within you guys, and that's created some sort of lacking of motivation to get things together, to achieve this cycle, this ending of a cycle, this happy family, balanced, abundant cycle. Like this is blocked right now. So yeah, individually, so if this is for person number 1, they're not really happy emotionally. For person number 2, they are probably like too sad to go on and try to be business savvy. Like, you can't really work and all of that if you're heartbroken, you're thinking about the past, right? So this woman is usually very humble and motherly and kind and gentle, but that energy is in reverse. I'm getting, I want to say, like, some bitterness. Could be some of you, not all of you, but I'm getting like a hint of bitterness in this energy right now. And this Ten of Pentacles in reversed, I feel like, you know, even though that these are reversed, I feel like you guys still want this, but there's just some sort of imbalance between both of you guys that, you know, you guys want this. You know, you guys are charging towards this happy ending thing. But like I said, it's blocked right now. I think the only person, oh my god. So crazy. The only person here that has an upright card, meaning that they will do this, is the Prince of Swords. So whoever person number 1 is, I feel like if they communicate to you, because I feel like it hasn't happened yet, I feel like it will turn everything around for some reason. Interesting. But let's see what the other cards say. Nice. Okay, so it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Autumn and the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. And there's something better. Okay, I'm gonna start with this autumn card. So I feel like all the answers will come together this coming autumn. I know it's kind of long, but this time cards, if you don't know me and time, it's very like I don't really like giving exact times to people because it doesn't always happen when you want it to. You just have to, because you can change things and you can do things in order to change when they can happen. Okay, so yeah, but autumn, apparently, this abundance that you guys are trying to go after, like I was saying, could possibly bloom in autumn. Things don't bloom in autumn though. Things will unravel in autumn. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Definitely romantic feelings here. especially with this Nine of Cups in reversed and this Six of Hearts in reverse. Feeling like both of you are heartbroken, or emotionally, like there's like some sort of emotional instability between you guys, and I feel like maybe this person, this Prince of Swords, might be expressing their romantic feelings. So for it is safe for you to love, if it's for the viewer that's watching, I feel like maybe there's some sort of fear that will arise when this person comes towards you, because there will be communication, since this is the only card that's right side up, everything else is blocked. I feel like this person also maybe needed to realize their feelings for you in order for them to understand that it's safe for them to love you. Yeah. Maybe because you guys are like heartbroken and you guys are like too scared to like go back into your connection. And then there's something better. So to me, this says that maybe this person might be offering something better to you. Maybe things aren't really going right, because I was saying that everything is stagnant. So look, this person's offering something, yeah? So I definitely feel like this person might come in with this offer, and you know, maybe because this person messed up before, or you know, they did something to hurt you and now they're unhappy and now they want to offer you something better, or vice versa. But yeah, someone's definitely coming in possibly to fix all of this, to turn everything around, I feel. So yeah, I think that's all I'm getting for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching, but I'll be moving on to pile number 4 now. Alright, so if you picked pile number 4, let's see how you guys feel for each other and the outcome of your situation. Alright, so you got, for person number 1, you got the 4 of Pentacles in reversed. For person number 2, you got the Emperor in reversed. And for the 2 of Wands as your mutual energy. So person number 1 is feeling like which is could be you or the person that you're watching for. I just say person number 1 or 2, because sometimes the energies can be switched with whoever. So take what resonates. 4 of Pentacles, someone's being greedy, being a miser, not wanting to let go of the coin. Yeah, being kind of stingy there. And the Emperor in reverse, person number 2, they're feeling not that confident. They probably have some sort of imbalance with either their coins, their emotions, their mental stability, or their confidence, their want energy, their drive. So there's imbalance in one of those things. It's also an arrogant card in reversed, because he is, you know, he's supposed to be steady and kind, but in reverse, those like positive attributes are blocked. So yeah, I'm also sensing anger for some reason, because this card's usually really red, and every time it's in reversed, I always feel like someone's upset or angry. And this 2 of Wands here, for the mutual energy, both of you guys are definitely planning and thinking of what you guys will do next. Yeah, there's a lot of thought going into this, and it's very passionate, driven, and somewhat emotional as well, as what I'm picking up. So let's see what the outcome cards say. Okay, so there's the Hanged Man, the Page of Swords in reverse, and you got the Page of Cups in reversed. So as one meaning for the second row, I'm getting that someone is not trying to make a decision at all. Whether it be offering an idea or offering love. There's doubt, yeah, they're both blocked, and this energy is the only one that's upright. So that's what the energy is all together, but sometimes these kind of correlate per person, so I'll read that as well. For person number one, they're stagnant, they don't want to make a choice, quite possibly that's why they don't want to let go of their pentacles. Whatever this choice is right here with the Two of Wands, it's like they don't I want to say they don't care, but like it's a little too harsh. Maybe some of them don't care. I think they're just too focused on money right now. That's why. For this person number two who was ever feeling like the Emperor in reverse, maybe there's some mental imbalance. Maybe they're overthinking about something, because this Page of Swords is a gossipy card. It's also a blockage in wanting to communicate. It's also immature, and yeah. The Emperor is a very wise person, so in reverse, that would make sense why this Page of Swords falls right under this. It's just an imbalance with your mind, okay? And ideas and thought. Could also mean that there's an idea of planning something, but not necessarily putting it into action yet. That could also be what it means. And this the Page of Cups in reverse, falling right under the Two of Wands. Both of you have this some sort of like, okay, I don't want to like upset anybody, but I'm just gonna read what I say what I feel, and I feel like there's an immaturity between both of you guys, because this person doesn't want to make a choice. He don't care. He's just like, whatever. And the second person doesn't want to talk, kind of gossipy, possibly overthinking about things. And then both of you don't want to talk about your emotions or deal with these emotions. Could be also like, this card is also about not wanting to face reality. Yeah. It's also like really immature energy. It's also, pages are also planning, so planning of expressing these emotions, but that's blocked. So let's see what the other cards say. So it says playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Love life, the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. And within the next few months. So I feel like your love life will improve within the next few months. But you guys know how I feel about time. If you guys don't know, timing is very tricky and complex within the universe. So I don't 100% trust the time cards, because sometimes people do things and they could totally change the outcome of the situation or change the time of when things happen, okay? Speaking from personal experience, I've gotten many readings where they tell me that it's going to happen in a couple of months, and it never does, because I do things to mess it up. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I feel like it may look like your relationship isn't really going anywhere yet. But you know, eventually, to me, this hangman has to make a choice, because he has this yellow enlightened lights on top of his head. You know what I mean? And there's definitely communication wanting to be brought in here. Maybe you guys need to discuss and compromise to make things work, to gain some sort of trust, and to try to find some sort of stability. Because it seems like both of you guys are unstable. Codependent on things, because the Emperor is very, very dependent on themselves. They're independent. And this playfulness card, you do have like youthful like energy here with the pages. So maybe you guys are very playful. Maybe they want to be playful with you to try to rekindle things, rekindle a romance. But yeah, possibly within the next few months too, you guys can have a heart-to-heart conversation. That could also be what it is. That's possibly why it's saying that your love life will improve. I feel like with this heart-to-heart conversation, you guys will, your love life will change for the better, and you guys will start off like being super playful. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all I'm getting for pile number 4. Please like, dislike, subscribe, don't subscribe, or comment. I don't really know, don't really care, but thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, but I'll be moving on to pile number 5. Alright, so if you chose pile number 5, let's see how you guys feel for each other and the outcome of your situation. Wow, there's a lot of fire in here. Okay, so person number 1 is feeling with the 10 of Wands. Person number 2 is feeling with the 6 of Wands. And the mutual energy is the Queen of Wands in reversed. So I only say person number 1 and 2 because these energies can be the viewer that's watching or the person you're watching for. It could be switched. So just take what resonates. For person number 1, the 10 of Wands, they're trying to end something. They're trying to end the burdens, and they're trying to, they're working very hard is what I'm getting. But they don't realize that they could just drop the burdens. They're letting it get to them or something. So here with the 6 of Wands for person number 2, they're feeling victorious, possibly because of a job or school, or just they're feeling really great and confident, and they're being recognized for their work, and or just being recognized for also attractiveness, maybe. Getting a lot of attention here for the 6 of Wands, person number 2. So the mutual energy for the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's about not being as intuitive or confident or driven to kind of express your wants. It's feminine energy, so that's blocked off, and the expressiveness of this energy is not really going because it's reversed. So let's see what the outcome here would happen. Okay, so you got the Fool and reversed. That's interesting. Okay, you got the 7 of Wands. 6, 7. Interesting. Okay, and you got the 9 of Wands. Wow, this is like really fiery. Everything is wands. So I'm getting, I don't know, every time it's a lot of wands, it can mean a couple of things. It can mean that they're really like, there's a lot of passion for you to the point that they're in love with you. Okay, this could be a fuck buddy thing, or it could just mean that there's a whole lot of fire in y'all charts. Okay, so the second row here for the outcome, there's 2 meanings, so I'm going to say it as one, and I'm going to say it as individually because it can lay out with person number 1, 2, and mutual. So the Fool card in reverse, there's not wanting to start anything new yet. It's too reckless for them to start anything new. Quite possibly because someone in this situation is dealing with a lot of things, and they're being defensive. They're trying to get their ducks in a row. They're trying to have their wish fulfilled. They're trying to work really hard to get to the ending. So yeah, so for person number 1, this 10 of Wands, like I was saying, they're trying to end a cycle. So when you end a cycle, you become the fool again because you're starting a new adventure. So I feel like that he's still in this, person number 1 is still in the 10 of Wands energy. So he's not necessarily the fool yet because it's not done yet for some reason is what I'm getting. But I feel like it might be almost done. It might be almost right side up for person number 1. So for the person number 2, I feel like maybe they're getting a lot of recognition because they're freaking beating ass right now. They're like defending themselves and they're being a freaking boss because these 7 of Wands are like jabbing at this guy, and this guy is just like, yeah, like, not today. So that could be why there's recognition with this person number 2 here. And this 9 of Wands falling right under the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is like a visionary woman. Like, she is attractive and intuitive. She's really good with animals, and she is just really passionate and driven. She's very warm. So I feel like for the mutual energy, you guys are both trying to end these burdens. You both just want this wish fulfillment. You guys both want to be, like, you want it to be over already. Like, the stuff that's going on around you. So let's see what this says. All right. So it says codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Didn't I just say y'all wanted a wish? And let go. Didn't I say this person needs to let go of the wands? Okay, so I'm going to start with these ones. The codependency. So I would sense, yeah, that would make a lot of sense why there's probably some codependency, because this Queen of Wands is she's like an independent woman. She's my boss ass bitch card. Okay, yes, the Empress is a boss. Is a boss ass bitch, but she's just like my fiery, like feisty mommy. You feel me? So like, with that energy blocked, I feel like there might be some codependency going on between you guys. Not towards each other, but like of outside matters, because you guys are dealing with so much stuff. You guys are dealing with so much burden that so many burdens that you could possibly, you or person number 1 or person number 2 or both of you is just being codependent, possibly on substances or possibly just relying on other people. But there will be some sort of engagement, a hiring of your relationship, ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that this person's going to propose, but maybe eventually this person can move towards you, because whoever person number 1 is, I feel like soon enough they'll be the full right side up, meaning that they're ready for a new adventure because they've let go of whatever the Wands is. For some reason, I feel like whoever person number 1 is, who's dealing with a lot of burdens and working really, really hard, I feel like because they're almost the Fool, it can like change things. Maybe a new adventure after this Ten of Wands is disengagement. To know. Okay, so whom do you need to forgive? Release old anger and resentment. So maybe there's a lot of things that's going on with you guys. You guys are waiting so long for things to end. Wands energy is also very impatient because they're fire energy. And if you're into astrology, you know fire signs are kind of known to be impatient. So it's kind of like there's some sort of rush as well because there's so much fire here. It's very rushed energy. So maybe you guys think that you aren't angry about certain things anymore, or maybe about things in your relationship or just people in your past. But in order to heal and kind of move on to the next level of a relationship, you guys have to let go, you know. In order for things to come in, you have to learn how to let go. Let go of the wands. Let go. Could mean for person number 1 or person number 2, whoever it is, but someone needs to let go. Someone needs to forgive. Because I am getting some sort of bitterness as well with this 10 of Wands. And yeah, I think that's all I'm getting for pile number 5. Please like, dislike, subscribe, or don't subscribe, comment. I don't really know, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Okay, so if you chose pile number 6, let's see how you guys feel for each other and your guys' outcome. So for person number 1, got the Queen of Swords. For person number 2, I got the Ace of Swords in reversed. And for the mutual energy, you got the 10 of Swords. I say person 1 and 2 because these energies could be flipped to the viewer or the person you're inquiring about. So just take what resonates and take what applies. So for person number 1, Queen of Swords energy, they're wanting to express some sort of truth, some sort of epiphany that they've thought about. They want to communicate this. They're not as soft though, so it might be a little bitter and harsh. But person number 2, I feel like they're not entirely ready yet because they don't really want to communicate. They're kind of blocking a start of a new person number 2 is blocking communication, a flow of communication. And the mutual energy here, the 10 of Swords, it's about learning your lessons. It could also mean betrayal, backstabbing, but it's also a card of looking at the light of the end of the tunnel, the fog being lifted, and learning from your mistakes and lessons. So, yeah, it seems like possibly you guys are both ending a cycle as well with this 10. And yeah, let's see what the outcome is here. So okay. 6 of Pentacles in reversed, the King of Cups, and you got the 4 of Cups. It's a lot of thinking. You guys think a lot. Are you guys air signs? Okay, so the second row usually either has 1 meeting or individual meetings per person and then mutual energies, so I will read both. The outcome will be that there will be some sort of imbalance there's not equal give and take, but there's emotion here. There's emotion and there's not wanting to take this cup of emotion. Someone is not wanting to take the cup of emotion for some reason. That would kind of make sense because someone's trying to block communication. So yeah, someone's definitely being stagnant here. They quite possibly, yes, they have emotions, but there's just an imbalance within the situation financially. Quite possibly why someone doesn't want to take the cup of love. So if it's individually, the Six of Pentacles in reverse falling right under the Queen of Swords, the person number one is dealing with financial instability. They're dealing with some sort of greediness. They are dealing with an imbalance in their coins. Person number two is not wanting to, they're not wanting to communicate. However, they are overflowing with a ton of emotion. However, very aloof. Every time I see the King of Cups, it's Scorpio energy, because they're like really reserved and they don't really talk to anyone, but they're like super emotional and intense. So yeah, they just don't want to, it's like they don't want to talk about their emotions, but it's like hidden. I'm guessing like these feelings are hidden, or maybe they are presented, or will be presented, but not be taken. I'm sorry, maybe you can check what the other cards say here, okay? So this Four of Cups, it's not wanting to receive a cup of love, falling under the Ten of Swords. So possibly someone isn't ready to receive this cup of love from possibly this King of Cups. So, all right, let's see what this says. It says finances and career. Financial issues are affecting your love life right now. I was telling y'all that there was imbalance within someone's coin, right? And release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Interesting. Maybe, this kind of reminds me of this Four of Cups. They're trying to reject past energy from somebody who's offering them love, right? Assertiveness, stand up for your beliefs and say yes if you really want to. And it says yes. Your last card. That's so interesting. Wow. So the Queen of Swords is very assertive. I think they really want to express something to you, whoever this Queen of Swords is. They want to stand up for what they believe in. They're a woman of truth. And I find that interesting that assertiveness is here. And it says, only say yes if you want to. And it's like, yes. I don't know what to though. Maybe to this cup. Maybe they're being like this, or you're being like this. Someone is not wanting to accept anything, but there's like, swallow your pride maybe and say yes because you know you want it. I don't know, because there is emotion here. Queen and King. They're different though, but there's still a king and queen. They can still get along. Okay, so finances and career I already explained with the Six of Pentacles, right? Release your ex. Yeah, ending cycles. Maybe that's what your guys' cycle is. You guys were both in different relationships, maybe. Yeah, if you guys were in different relationships before, it's like someone doesn't want to give anymore. Maybe because they've been used up by somebody in their past, but someone definitely wants to show their love. So someone doesn't want to take it because possibly they're scared, but they want to say yeah. They want to be assertive. Yeah. So I feel like there's definitely going to be communication somehow, especially with all of this sword energy, okay? So I think that's all I'm getting for pile number 6. We're on pile number 6. So yeah, please like, dislike, subscribe, or don't subscribe. Maybe even comment. Your choice. But thank you so much for watching. I will be moving on to pile number 7 now. Okay, so if you chose pile number 7, let's see how you guys feel for one another and your outcome. So for person number 1, they got the King of Swords. Person number 2 has got the Four of Swords. And for the mutual energy, you got the Prince of Wands in reversed. So I say person 1 and 2 because This can either be the person you're inquiring about or the viewer watching, and vice versa. So take what resonates. So person number one, someone in this connection is feeling like they've made a choice. They feel very in their power because of a choice they made or an idea that they have. He's very smart, and he is a master at communication. Yes, and person number two, feel like maybe there's a possibility you guys are both air signs, because you guys have both sword cards. But person number two is feeling really anxious and stressed out to the point that they're really stagnant and just trying to rest. Very tired card. And here in your mutual, so there's like this lack of confidence, or there's this lack of passion or drive to go after or offer some sort of some relationship, adventure, whichever it is. Definitely, I feel like both of you guys might be stagnant. If this is mutual. Well, let's see what the outcome says, okay? So, wow, really, okay. So this is divinely guided, whatever this connection is, because you got the Wheel of Fortune in reversed, you got the Tower card in reversed, and you got this Ten of Wands in reversed. I forgot the freaking word for a second. Okay. So as one energy, there's an avoidance in something, and there's a blockage, and the universe trying to do its thing, and there's a blockage in it. There's some sort of like avoiding, I want to say. There's a lot of blue here, so I'm getting like throat chakra vibes, like y'all don't want to talk or something. Y'all better talk. I'm just kidding. I can't even talk. So who am I to say? But anyways, it just means like things aren't really going in their favor. It just means trying to avoid something that's supposed to happen, but people don't understand that with the Tower, it's going to happen anyways. And this Ten of Wands, someone is putting burdens on you in order for you not to like move on in a cycle. So I'm also going to explain it individually per person. So with this King of Swords and this Wheel of Fortune in reversed, maybe a choice that they made didn't really turn out well, because I don't really think that things are really going in their favor right now. For some reason, like, maybe it's not what they thought it would be. And the stagnant person number two, they're stagnant because they're avoiding something. They're avoiding a Tower moment to happen, but it's going to happen anyways. And this Ten of Wands falling under the Prince of Wands, there's a blockage and some sort of ending in your guys' burdens. You guys don't want to let it go. I think you guys are like, I'm sensing fear. Yeah, because right side up, the Ten of Wands is ending the cycle because you've learned to drop the burdens, the wands eventually. But in reverse, that energy is blocked. You guys don't want to let go of the burdens. So let's see what these cards say. It says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Healing, healed, and healer. Healing energy surrounds you in the situation. It's up to you. Okay. So, like I was saying, there was a choice that definitely was made, because it was definitely up to whoever person number one was, or something. Yeah, but they made a choice. And I like how this came out, the healed thing, because the Four of Swords is about healing. It's a healing because you were going through a stressful time. So maybe both of you guys are going through some sort of healing process because maybe things aren't really going your way, or they're stagnant, or there's a blockage. So with religious factors, maybe you guys are different from one another, whether it be religious, cultural, or just how you guys even look. You know, if you were to be put in a category, I'm wording this weird. I'm trying to find the right words. It's like you wouldn't expect to be with this person because you guys are so different. That's what I'm trying to say. And make the effort. I feel like someone might make the effort because definitely there's a choice that is trying to be made here, and there's something that is trying to be avoided, and there's trying to be this passion that's being avoided. So yeah, I was saying there's some sort of fear. Maybe they have some sort of fear making the effort. But I feel like they will, because this King of Swords is right side up. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I think that's all I'm getting for this pile, but I want to pull out like another romance card, so okay, so the card you got was heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some communication. They're probably definitely going to tell you what's been going on with them. And yeah, I think that's it for pile number 7. So please like or dislike, subscribe, don't subscribe, your choice. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, but I'll be moving on to the last pile. Alright, so if you chose pile number 8, let's see how you guys feel for each other and the outcome of your relationship. So for person number 1, you got the 9 of Wands in reversed. For person number 2, you got the 2 of Pentacles in reversed. And for number 3, your mutual energy is the Fool card. So I say person number 1 and 2 because these energies could like be either your energy, the person that's watching, or the person you're watching for. So just take what resonates and which row applies to you, okay? So person number 1, the 9 of Wands. Someone in this connection is feeling like they're at a dead end, sort of, because one of their wishes isn't really coming true. There's like a blockage in order for them to get their ducks in a row. I feel like it's still kind of like a mess for some reason, and you know, there's like still burdens like kind of coming their way. Not quite yet steady. And this 2 of Pentacles in reversed, it's being emotionally imbalanced, and because there's so many things that are happening, you don't know which path to choose, you don't know who to choose or where to go. But your mutual energy here is definitely wanting to start something new. So that would make a lot of sense why there's a 9 of Wands here for person number 1 and a 2 of Pentacles in reverse for person number 2, because both of you guys are dealing with the same thing. You got person number 1 is just dealing with, you know, they've already had this wish, but it's not necessarily coming true. There's some sort of blockage. And for person number 2, it's like they want to start anew, but they just don't know which one. And with this 9 of Wands, after the 9, it's the 10, which is the ending of a cycle. So they're definitely trying to reach an ending of burdens, number 1. So see what the outcome says. So it's the 3 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. So as one energy, this tells me that there is opportunities and celebration, but there's conflict in the end. Quite possibly because there's a lot of opportunity. A lot of opportunities are rising. Maybe things were really great and all of a sudden there were more opportunities, and now it's like it will, I don't know if it'll end up sour or bad because we still have the oracle cards, which can change the meaning of this, but yeah, I'm seeing conflict and fighting. So individually, because this also can correlate per row, so for person number 1, they're kind of celebrating right now. They could also mean like a third party situation. But it's basically a really fun card and just doing their own thing, basically. And yeah, just drinking as well. The 7 of Cups falling under the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. There's definitely opportunities arising. That's probably why person number 2 doesn't really know what opportunity to take, because there's so many. It could also mean that there's a tempting relationship as well. And your what is the word? Jesus Christ. The mutual energy is the 5 of Wands. So there's definitely gonna be some fighting or yeah, just conflict. Let's see why. Maybe we'll explain why. Okay, so it says give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Children, your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. And communicate clearly. So, get a little feel on this. There's definitely attraction because you guys have wand energy in this. And I feel like maybe you guys need to communicate clearly because there's conflict. You guys, usually when people are angry, they kind of let their anger, kind of get in the way. And they end up not really communicating as clearly. So I think this is a very important energy for this pile. It says give your relationship a chance. Maybe this person wants to give this relationship a chance. Maybe that's why they have the Fool card here. Maybe that's why they want to, maybe that's what the new adventure they want is. They want a happy new union, maybe. A happy relationship. And here with children, this could mean that you could have children with them already, or you will have children with them in the future, or just children is just part of something that has to do with children is important within your relationship. So yeah. I kind of want to pull out one more card because I just feel so not satisfied. I need more information, so we're gonna pull a couple of tarot cards. So you got the Knight of Pentacles. You got the King of Wands. And you got the Death card. So I want to clarify these emotions here to get a better understanding. Okay, so clarifying the Nine of Wands, they're moving slow towards you. They want something stable, they want something happy, and they want something that will last. That's possibly why they want things to end with their burdens. They're secretly, I feel like it's like, I don't know why I said secretly, but I want to say secretly, I think behind closed doors, you know, you see that they're probably planning a way to move towards you with, or vice versa. So for person number 2, they're feeling like the King of Wands in reverse. They're not really in their power right now. They might feel unstable, not that confident, possibly because they don't really know what to do. And clarifying the Fool card, you got the Death. So with an ending, it's the Fool. So there's definitely a transformation that's happening here. And this is definitely divinely guided because you got major arcanas. So yeah, there's definitely going to be some movement towards you, or you moving towards them, but whatever it is, I feel like they want to give it a chance, okay? So yeah, that's all I have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, dislike, subscribe, comment. I don't really know, don't really care, but thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!